So good morning students. In this class we will be discussing about unit 3 of paper 7 and the left out topics of your unit 2 will be covered in the next video. So the topic we are going to discuss here is origin of life. So origin of life. In this topic we will be learning how the life was originated in the actual earth. So how we all came into life. So if you want to understand this topic, there have been two theories. One is biogenesis, other one is abiogenesis. First one is called as biogenesis, second one is called as abiogenesis. So what does biogenesis mean? It is nothing but life originated by life or pre-existing life. What do you mean by biogenesis? Biogenesis is nothing but life originated by the pre-existing life is what you mean by biogenesis. Whereas in case of abiogenesis, here life originated from non-living things is what you call as abiogenesis. Biogenesis is the life originated from the pre-existing life, and as according to your abiogenesis, the life originated from the non-living thing. And there were so many people supporting both the theories. Here we have got three main people. One is Louis Pasteur, Francisco Redi, and Lazzaro Spallanzani. So these are the three people who supported biogenesis. So these people believed that the life originated from the pre-existing life. Whereas coming to abiogenesis, we have got so many other people. Here we have got Father Sacred, and we have got Luther, and many other people who believed that the life originated from the non-living things only. So, what was actually abiogenesis? According to abiogenesis, we have got many theories. So, one of the theory which was known as by Father Sacred. According to him, the life was given by Lord Jesus. He was a great follower of Christianity, and he believed that whatever the living elements which are found on this earth was originated from the God itself. He says that the complete part of this world was created in a week by the God Jesus. First day, earth and moon was created. Second day, sun was created and birds were created. Fourth day, fishes and grass was created. Fifth and sixth days, like this, every day the Lord created certain parts of the earth that led to the formation of this particular world which we are living currently. But this theory was not accepted because there were no any proofs for this particular theory. And next one, there was a person called as Luther. So according to Luther, he gave the theory called as cosmozoic theory. What do you mean by this cosmozoic theory? According to this cosmozoic theory, there was cosmos. Cosmos is nothing but some special element which was found from other planets, came and fell on this particular earth, and they developed into a new organism that led to the evolution. Even this was also not accepted. Why? Because of lack of proofs. There were no proofs saying that this cosmos came from the nearby planet. And we also have another strong example that there is no other planet which is having life like the earth. And next one, it was also like certain people told that the life originated in the soil or nothing but even mud. So few say that from the rats andre ee hargogiranತ ಚೀಲ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಇರುತ್ತಪ್ಪ, that is what you mean by your rats. When the rats are kept in a soil and if it left for about 1 week or 2 months, they will develop into mice, they will develop into other organisms. This was also explained by one of the scientists here. Even this was also not taken into consideration because of no any proofs. So like this, there were many theories about about abiogenesis. So many people believe that the life originated from the non-living things itself. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಜೀವ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂತ ವಸ್ತುವಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಲೈಫ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಆರಿಜಿನೇಟ್ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂತ many people they believe and they put for their theories. But all the theories of your abiogenesis was not accepted. None of your theories of abiogenesis was not accepted as because there were no experimental proofs. No one were able to show anything experimentally. Being a science people, we believe only the things which are scientifically proven, which have a proper experiments to demonstrate the phenomenon what they are actually proposing here. Okay, so this is about your theory of abiogenesis. And next one, when coming to the theory of biogenesis. So this was believed by three people: Louis Pasteur, Francisco Redi, and Lazzaro Spallanzani. They believed that the life originated from the pre-existing life only. The life originated from the pre-existing life only. So how they proved that one? They took a jar. They took a jar and they poured the soup, the chicken soup or any soup or a broth. We better call it as broth. Broth ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ನೀವು ಅದರೊಳಗೆ you can put some vegetables or some chicken piece or anything. If you boil that one, the soup like content whatever you get, that is called as your broth. They took the broth and put it in a beaker and they just closed with the lid and it was partly open. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಏರ್ ಹೋಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಜಾಗ ಬಿಟ್ಟರು. After few days they observed that there was a development of maggots. ಏನು maggots ಅಂದ್ರೆ it is nothing but the small larvae of either mosquito or a horsefly. So that was developed on this particular broth here. So this was the experiment done by all the three but in a different manner. So here when coming to first one, Francisco Redi, he used the same method. So there was development of this particular maggots. So what were these maggots? They developed from the eggs of your either housefly or a mosquito. They were kept on this particular thing and within some 14 days or 12 days they developed into a maggot. So this proves that the life originated from the life itself. Okay, Francisco Redi into the beaker. Again, when come to Lazzaro Spallanzani, this person used a different kind of beaker, like a conical plastic was there. He used this kind of beaker and he conducted the similar kind of experiment. And when coming to our right person known as Louis Pasteur, he used a swan-necked flask. Like this was called as this swan-necked flask. So what we did, there was the levels of checking. Illenaitu yava swan-necked flask use madro, the entry of a organism was not so easy. It used to go according to the bed and it should enter. So this proves that again that the life was present in the air itself in the form of either larvae or any particle or a spore or whatever was found in the air that came and settled in the broth found in the medium, and that broth gave the required nutrient for development of the particular larvae of the egg. So this confirmed that the life was originated from the life itself. This was the theory of biogenesis. Again, so as we seen in the before, so we explained about biogenesis and abiogenesis, and there was another important experiment which properly explained the origin of life, and it was known as molecular theory of origin or molecular origin. So this was said and this was experimented by Miller and his guru or his teacher called Urey. So this theory is also called as Urey-Miller's experiment. This theory is famous known as Urey-Miller's experiment. So as we see the diagram here, this is the experimental setup for the particular Urey-Miller's experiment. So what are all the components of this particular experiment? So we had one beaker having a boiling water, and this was the glass setup seen here, and we have got a reaction chamber here, and we have got a reaction chamber here, it is equipped with two spark plugs. It is equipped with two spark plugs, and it is having a condenser, and it is having a, at last it is having a U-trap for collection of whatever sample was resultant of the complete experiment. So now we will see how the experiment was conducted. So he kept a boiling water in this particular round flask, and it was allowed to boil at a high temperature. So this released the vapors. The water vapor was released through this glass chamber, and this moved toward this chamber and entered into the reaction chamber. Once it reaction chamber, it entered into the reaction chamber. The reaction chamber was filled with four gases, namely CH4, NH3, water and oxygen. That is methane, ammonia, hydrogen, H2O and oxygen. These were the gases which were pre-filled in the reaction chamber. Along with those gases, there was presence of a spark plug. So once it entered here, after getting reacted in the reaction chamber, it moved towards the condenser. So what was the work of condenser? To condense the water vapor back into the liquid form. The vapor was again condensed back to the liquid form, that is liquid state, and it was collected in the U-trap. It was collected in the U-trap. So what was actually the idea before this particular experiment? In this experiment, the Urey and Miller considered this boiling pot or boiling circular flask as the boiling earth or the burning earth. As we all know, in the early stages, earth was commonly known as a ball of fire. It was commonly known as a ball of fire. It was very hot in nature. That was depicted as this particular round flask here. Again, the vapor which was formed due to the boiling earth, it was depicted in the glass tube here. And what was this reaction chamber? Reaction chamber is nothing but the sky. It was having these four gases. It was having methane, it was having ammonia, it was having water, and it was also having some oxygen content. So it was nothing but the sky part. And what were the spark plugs? They are nothing but the lightning. The spark plug was introduced for the reason of lightning. So again, what was the reaction happening in the reaction chamber? When there was presence of all these gases, and when there was a spark of lightning, that led to the formation of a new molecules. That was nothing but your origin of the new molecules which give the life for us. So this is the region where the reaction was continued, and it was transferred through this tube which was equipped with a condenser to condense the water vapor back to the liquid form, and that was collected in the U-trap. When you take the sample and when you observe, there were some living molecules found in this particular sample taken from the U-trap. This was the experiment of Miller and Urey, which confirmed that the origin was molecular in nature. So it is also called as molecular origin of life.